Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a live edition of the 1BA Live. I am your host, Brian McGrath, along with Anthony Smoody. He's been on a couple times with a crossover. Reese will join us in a second. Give us insight on some NBA news. We're going to talk a little bit about the Bears and where they might be heading soon and all that. And
I just
Smoody,
heard that.
let's get to the goods on that. Give your insight when we get there.
Damn.
All right. Let me share some stuff for the show real fast.
Oh, good grief.
Well, Smoody, it's all about ratings sometimes.
By the way, if everybody cares, go on Young and Heart Network and watch yesterday's crossover. Boy, that was a doozy.
That's what you want to call it.
I don't know what the hell we were doing because it was so crazy. David Reed was chiming in. Sean Kennedy.
Oh, really?
In. Yeah, David Reed actually. We gave him a big shout out for his Underdog show, June 26th. By the way, that is, folks. June 26th, Underdog does return back to the Teamsters in Rockford, Illinois. So get a big likesy out for them.
All right, Smoody, your favorite from
No, he says what's up, Brandon.
I haven't talked to him in a while between me working and stuff. I haven't been on much, so
yeah. Well, Ryan
I won't be on during the day all anymore.
Ryan already told James how he really feels about that.
But now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into some baseball. Let's talk White Sox. On Tuesday, the Sox win over the Rays 3-0. Keuchel with the win, McClain with the loss, and Hendricks with the save. And on Wednesday, the White Sox win 8-7 in 10 innings.
They come back. Let's get it right.
They were winning the whole time.
Yeah, but Tampa Bay came back and tied it.
Oh, yeah, Tampa came back. Yeah, well,
I thought that was a home run.
Burr with the win and Fairbanks with the loss.
I thought that was a home run.
He said, "What's up, Smoody?" And he also said Ryan can suck a fat one out of a butthole.
Oh my! A fart.
Oh, fart. Whatever. Nice to see your live, so Jackie.
Oh my!
But what are your Smoody? The White Sox take 2 out of 3 against the best team in baseball. Now, the White Sox, as of right now, are the best team in the MLB. Yes. What are your thoughts so far?
Yeah,
they're not even fully healthy.
No, but they're looking like a dangerous team right now because give them time by August, September. Like I said, it's going to be that time where they're going to be in first place and stay there. But this is not like the team of 2005 where what's that?
Keep going.
That's not like 2005's team where, oh boy.
Just keep going, Smoody. We'll get them.
Anyways, it's not like the team from 2005 because remember, in 2005, the White Sox had a big lead until September, and then Cleveland came back and came back and almost won the division. But the White Sox finished the division. But they look good. But like I said, they have to keep this first place going. They have to be the team that keeps the destiny going. If they built well, they will work like a team and keep that first place going.
Yeah, so we'll take a second. We'll welcome Reese to the 1BA Live. Reese, thanks for coming out. We're gonna talk. We're gonna give you your insights on basketball here in the second half, but you can just listen and chime in. What are your thoughts on the White Sox so far? They're the best team in baseball a couple of days ago, and they're not even fully healthy right now.
Oh, I gotta admit, being tied for a top in the majors is a hell of an accomplishment, even if, like I said, it approached an all-star break a month ago. But I'm going to slightly disagree with you about staying number one because look how well that's done for the Avalanche in the Stanley Cup. Look how well that's doing for the Jazz right now in the end. It helped to a lesser extent. I was like, yeah, being number one this year has not been a good thing so far. I don't know why, but so far it has not been a good thing.
Well, I think just maybe in the basketball world, because that whole basketball situation right now, Bucks are up almost 30 points and end up losing. Kevin Durant dropping 50. He might drop 50 tonight. Yeah, but we'll get to that. Yeah, I mean, now the White Sox face another good team in Dusty Baker. They go to Dusty Baker's town. They go to Texas, Moody.
The assholes.
But what are your thoughts? Me and Ryan were talking about this. Let me get to it. This is Carlos Rendon on the whole MLB thing. You guys, with the pitching thing. He
God.
says, so you're going to give out a 10-game suspension for cheating, but you give out Astros no suspensions at all.
Well, here's
what are your guys' thoughts on the whole pitching thing?
Well, here's the thing with the pitching thing. The Astros got caught for stealing signs. They didn't get caught for pitching.
Somebody for president.
There you go. They got caught for stealing signs out of a camera. The MLB needs to get off
garbage
that.
Can.
Yeah, they need to get off that garbage. It's bull BS. But the thing for the pitching is, I like it. I like how these players are going to get caught, and for a 10-game suspension, they need to pay the price.
What your guys' thoughts about the Grom got taken out yesterday? I wonder if the same scenario as if he got hurt. He got taken out in the game yesterday. Yeah. Like, do you watch I think the third or fourth inning he got taken out. But they haven't said anything further to that. So I don't know if he's hurt or what.
They'll probably keep it quiet.
Interesting, this thing. So we'll find that. We'll preview the Cubs and White Sox weekend later on. Now let's talk about the Cubs.
First place teams.
The Mets win 3-2 over the Cubs. Walker with the win, and Mills with the loss, and Lugo with the save. Wednesday, the Mets win 6-3. Reed Foley with the win, Stock with the loss, and Diaz with the save. Smoody, the Cubs were in all 2 games. They've been in all 3 games of the series, counting Monday's game. What are your thoughts on the Cubs and the Mets series?
I don't know. They come out of this Cardinals series sweeping the Cardinals, thinking they're on top of the world. They're tied with Milwaukee. Milwaukee's had their problems too.
Right.
But the Cubs can't go to New York and they cannot win 3 games. They get close, they neck and neck, and they just can't do it. I don't know what's going on with that. It's BS. And hopefully tonight they can win. But again, they might actually get swept tonight.
I understand. Like I said, I think the Cubs are going through a drought right now where they're hitting the ball. They're just going through that phase. But they face a Met team that's really playing really good baseball right now, and maybe it's got them at the wrong time. Reese, if you want to throw any insight in, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what is in this New York water all of a sudden, because I thought I had a crazy enough time dealing with the Knicks succeeding this year in the NBA.
Oh, boy.
Now we have the Mets on top of the NL East. Then, if I look elsewhere, we've got the Islanders now in the Stanley Cup semifinals.
I'll talk about the Islanders.
Yeah, no, I kind of have to.
He's got to bring it up.
There's this kid on TikTok, and that's all he
The thing
talks
with New York
about.
right now. Really, is like all of these teams were like hot garbage last year, and now all of a sudden they're all succeeding this year. It was like, somebody explain it to me.
Giants
What is going on in New York?
2021 Super Bowl champions.
Oh, shut up.
Hey, don't go that far, dude.
Shut up, Brandon. We're not going that far. I tell you this. The only team that's sucking really badly, and I feel bad, I'm sorry for this, but I ain't sorry, is that little 15-year-old punk Jameson and his piece of garbage New York Yankees. I'm sorry.
They're in last place.
They're in last place, and they stay in last place. Good riddance.
They want to do the Orioles.
I'm glad for the Cleveland Indians. The only team they could sweep is the Baltimore Orioles. But New York. Maybe it's still when the Corona. Maybe that's the team that the New York team said. You know what? We're just waiting until after the virus, and then we're gonna take over.
Just remember this: the Mets are always like the team that give up. They get all New York's hopes up. It's like the Yankees used to do. They get to the top of the division. They're halfway there. And then all of a sudden, they start going down and they start collapsing. They've done that before. Don't count the Mets out. That will drop like flies.
I remember this. That was actually how the Phillies won the World Series one.
Mm-hmm.
But interesting to see. I said the White Sox take care of the Rays, and the Cubs try not to get swept tonight. We'll find that out. But now it's
the White Sox are thinking the Astros, but.
Well, we'll talk about that. I was just because they're not playing tonight. That's what I'm saying. They're playing. You know what I meant. Now let's talk. It's everybody's favorite segment of the show. It is dinner time with Anthony Smoody. Smoody, go ahead.
Yeah, it's late dinner time. The White Sox take 2 out of 3 against the Rays and are the first place team. Now they're taking on the garbage picking Houston Astros for a 4-game series. Meanwhile, the Cubs are trying to figure out what the hell's wrong in New York, and they start spreading the news as they've lost the 3 games. They come home to play the Miami Marlins, thank God, over the weekend series. So, and Game 6, Milwaukee's winning by 30. Have a nice
good
time.
Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to check out the Hello Chicago with Ryan show every Monday and Friday at 10 a.m. He gets all the goods, and you never know with Ryan. He could be happy, he could be sad. You never know. He's just coming from a long trip for his intern at the Dogs and stuff. But and don't forget to check out the crossover every Wednesday. Never know what time, but we're always on every Wednesday.
Hey, by the way, we're next week. We'll be a live nighttime edition. So,
good Lord,
is that your father yelling?
Yeah, the dog.
Oh, okay.
All right, now we're gonna talk a little bit about Bears news. There's a couple things.
Go ahead.
We're gonna talk Justin Fields. You guys, first thing I want to come out. Do you guys see the new Madden cover that's today?
I like it.
Yeah.
So what are your
talk about that?
So yeah, we'll insight. A lot of people are very upset, and reason why they didn't put Aaron Rodgers on there, and I think I know why, because they're not going to want to remake the game and put a jersey on there. Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady. Do you guys agree with the GOAT? I mean, but how can you say Patrick Mahomes is a GOAT, but he really hasn't? I mean, he's just his third year in the league.
He's a mini GOAT. He's not the real GOAT. And Brady, I don't think
has Brady ever been on one? Is this his first one?
This is his first one. Yeah.
Wow.
Are you sure?
Yeah. He's never been on one. It's always been wide receivers. Everybody else. Brady's never been on a cover.
So, but why do you think it's the whole thing of they don't know what Aaron Rodgers is doing? Is that why they didn't put him on?
No, they just want to put somebody on there that's winning games, because remember, Matt is is the curse.
Yeah, I know.
Now
maybe Tom Brady go 0-16 instead of 16-0.
Oh, you never, or
18-0 or whatever.
You never know. But Patrick Mahomes, remember, he's got the hot smoky girl.
He's already been on. He was on a couple of years ago.
Well, remember he won. By the way, he won a Super Bowl ring? So.
Well, yeah. And I guess that, but and then I guess we'll get a little bit about Justin Fields. He came out, I think it was yesterday, saying that he is okay with the if he's a starter, if he's not a starter. Reese, I'm going to ask you because you're not the Bears fan. It's a two-part question.
Uh-oh.
Right.
Is Andy Dalton starting week 1? And if not, what week is he starting?
I gotta say, I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's not the answer.
I'm going to build to start in the week.
I think so too.
Because all due respect to Andy Dalton, yeah, I don't think he's been the same since he took that hit in Dallas last year.
Yeah, he's throwing like 10 interceptions in OTOs this week. So, but then Nagy came out and said I think this is a lie. He came out and said that he never said that Andy Dalton was a starter, and that's a lie because he said it that he was going to be the starter. And I think now that he's seen Justin Fields play and the way he plays, I think a lot of it's going to come down to training camp, especially the first 2 weeks of preseason. I'll get to see in the second week, live, I guess. But I think it's going to come down to the training camp part. And Nick Foles said he's not playing. He don't care about playing. He's just going to help out. So, Smody, I know we talked about it. So, has anything changed in your thing? If Justin Fields is going to start?
Right now, as Justin Fields, I was reading the Jeff Dickerson.
Yeah, I know. I know.
He says, "I don't believe into it," but I think Andy Dalton's going to start, but I think that Justin Fields is going to start week 2 probably week 2, because I don't think Andy Dalton's going to really get into it. I think he's just going to get his feet wet and then maybe get ready for Justin Fields, because I believe Justin Fields is going to start the preseason games just to get his feet wet to see what's really
Well,
right.
He'll play more. Usually the starters only
play. Remember,
Trubisky. The second game is when they'll play more.
Remember, Trubisky did the same thing when he was rookie. He always would get his feet wet before starting. So
there's a lot. A lot of questions. This is Nagy's fired or not fired career, and so is is Adam Pace. So it'd be interesting to see what's it called. Now I want to get to the whole drama on the Bears moving. So today so what you guys don't know, there's a racehorse in Arlington Heights, Reese, that they just put a bid on today, and they'll be able to put the whole building and put a parking lot into it, and
I like it.
And I think the chances of moving I like it because it's only a half an hour from me.
Yeah.
But big and going down there. Have you ever been to Soldier Field, Reese, or no?
I have not.
It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. It's right next to a museum. Like if you drive down there, it's like $100 to park unless you find a parking garage.
Yeah.
It's very expensive.
Food's ridiculous, highly priced.
Anything in Chicago, but just where it's built like a spaceship. It's just they need to make it when they.
Like a River North South.
But the point of
Brandon, it's what Packers fans are saying.
Oh, it's a toilet bowl. I know.
Yeah, it's a toilet bowl. That's what.
But they want to expand it bigger. It's the point of making it. It's going to be a 3-year process.
I think what they should do is I like it in Arlington Heights because they'll get more people out there for business. Plus, business can boom with all the Bear fans on Sunday. Bars, restaurants,
right.
It would look great for everything.
What is that? Now, is this? I really don't know where this place is. Is it like? Is there stuff around it?
Yeah, when you go down 14, it's off of 14, but it's really nice. It's downtown Arlington.
How long has it been out of business?
Probably 2 years right now because nobody's used it.
But that's a story. I guess we'll find out more. They put the bid in, so then they're gonna have to knock that down. They're gonna have to. It's gonna be a 3-year process.
No, I think what they should do is just keep the part up and then put a part around it and make it connected all together so it looks like, and actually put a goddamn roof on it.
Sorry, but it's not happening a roof. So
roof. It's great.
But we'll find that's that and stuff. Now let's get into some basketball. I'm doing it today.
No, I'm good.
I actually did it, wrote it out, so I'm doing it.
All right, well you do it then.
All right, Tuesday, my favorite game of the year. The Bucks were up by 17 points at halftime and lost. They lose 114 to 108.
No, shut up.
3-2. And what about the Hawks? They were down 40 points too, and came back as this is Wednesday as they win 109 to 106. Brooklyn leads the series 3-2. Atlanta leads the series 3-2. Yes. The Clippers win 119 to 111. Clippers lead 3-2. All right, Reese, what are your thoughts on the 3 games? The Nets winning, the Hawks winning, and Clippers winning.
Oh, I already voiced my opinion on the Sixers.
Yeah, I tried to watch it, but you guys were in the messenger room, and that didn't work. I seen, and I clicked it before, and it all. They use the messenger room. Ryan does. I never used it.
Yeah, but right now there needs to be changes in Philly because
looks like Kawhi
Leonard. 18-point lead in Game 4. You blew a 26-point game last night. Yeah, they deserve to lose this series, and there needs to be some changes, and I'll even go on record saying Ben Simmons needs to be one of them. Because this dude's a number 1 pick, but he has not played anything close to it in recent memory. So that's that. As far as the Jazz and the Clippers go, I would say that if the Clippers somehow win the series, which would be laughable in its own right, I'm going to ask some questions for the Jazz because this is 2 seasons in a row they've been a high seed, yet they've been knocked out prior to the Western Conference Finals.
Especially going to the Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard's going to be out for the year, and look at George Paul. George Paul. The reason the Clippers won last night is thanks to Paul George. So
yeah. Don't forget the Jazz have had memories down number 1 seed, 97-98 when they lost to Mike on the Bulls. So they've been to the finals twice, and then they lost to the heartbreaker to the Bulls. But the thing is, Utah needs to get a Game 6. They have to win in LA for Game 6. The same thing with Philadelphia. Right now, I think Atlanta's going to win this series. and it's going to be Atlanta versus either Brooklyn or Milwaukee. But the Bucks, that was a disaster. They should have finished that game, but they let Kevin Durant come back and beat them, and that's what bit them on the ass. But tonight, it's going to be loud. It's going to be crazy. Bucks fans are going to go crazy. They're all going 7 games. Maybe Milwaukee, Brooklyn might go 7. I don't know about the Jazz and Clippers.
But yeah, we'll find out tonight.
No.
What do you mean?
If that one might go 7, Philly and Atlanta, that's done tomorrow.
Yeah.
Brooklyn and Milwaukee, they're done tonight. Because you just said it. There should have been no way in hell with Kyrie out.
Yeah.
With James Harden, who looked nothing like the dude he used to be.
Yep.
There should have been no way in hell you blow that damn game.
And they were talking, not to cut you off, but they were talking on TNT. They were saying that Giannis is this defense player of the year, but he's scared to guard Durant.
Game three should have been Brooklyn. This series should have been over in 5. Brooklyn should have won game 3, but they lost that game. So they got cocky. But if Brooklyn plays like they did in game 5 in the second half, it's over. But Giannis, you're right, Brandon. Giannis is not playing. Is scared to death of Kevin Durant.
He's scared to guard Durant.
Look how Durant shot that 30-point shot, 30-point three-pointer with a minute left to go. Brooklyn, Milwaukee. Also, that what hurt him was Kevin Giannis dropping that ball.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, at the end.
That hurt.
We'll find that out. Let's go into the NHL playoffs real fast. Tuesday, Lightning win 4-2. Series tied 1-1. And Canadians win 3-2. Series tied 1-1. And I got a cramp. Oh, that hurts. You can go ahead. I gotta stand up for a second.
So Reese, Montreal and Vegas.
Ooh,
what a series! And right now it's 1-1 going into Montreal. But here's the thing: Vegas losing game 2. If they did this in the last series, where they had a problem with Colorado, now they have a problem with Montreal. You're going into Montreal wondering you cannot lose 3 in a row in Montreal. Actually, 2. Yeah. So what do you think?
Yeah, I don't think Vegas gets intimidated by it. Like I said, you just knocked on the Avalanche in the last round after you were down.
I think if Montreal goes into this series in the next 2 games in Vegas, if they go into the series and beat Vegas in 2 games, then Vegas is going into home on game 5, Tuesday the 22nd, down 3-1. That could be a tough series for Vegas to come back.
Yeah, it can be.
But Vegas, they got their goalie and they got their home crowd. So Montreal don't have.
Yeah, here's the one thing about this is that the first thing is and whether it be tomorrow or going down 3-1, then Vegas right there, because then it becomes a big.
I think we're having problems.
I don't know if it might be.
Montreal trying to go for their first cup in 28 years.
Yeah.
Actually, Canada's first cup in general in 28 years. So, like I said, it's going to be a tough call no matter how this goes.
But yeah, like I said, we'll see what happens. Now let's preview the weekend real fast. The Cubs Friday, 7:05 on Marquee. Davies 4-3 with a 4.1 ERA versus to be announced for the Reds. 120 on Saturday. Who is it?
They're playing the Marlins.
Oh, that's what I meant to say, but I don't know why I said Reds for.
Reds are next week. Are the 2 weekends.
Oh, whatever. That's what I meant to say, but I went to Marlins. Saturday, Arrieta 5-7 with a 5.14 ERA versus Lopez 2-4 with a 3.12 ERA. Sunday is Mills. The other ones had to be announced. Smoody, what do the Cubs got to do? Take care of business against the Marlins.
Do I have to repeat watching this team? This is the same team that beat in the playoff last October. They swept us in 2 games. I'm tired of the BS with this Miami Marlins team. Who cares about Miami? Cubs, finish them up, fry the Marlins, sweep them out of there, and get ready for the Indians on Monday. That's it. It's over. If you get swept by the Miami Marlins, don't show up for Cleveland on Monday. Please don't.
Reese, you got any insight on the Cubs Marlins?
Yeah, I'm pretty much with Smooth on this one. There was like,
well, if you're with Smoothie, you're in trouble.
Yeah. No, I was just saying because Cubs, y'all already on a 3-game streak, and the last thing y'all need to do is add to it. And it was like, just win this first game already.
Right, so yeah, we'll find out that. Now let's talk about the White Sox. Tomorrow, 7-10, Rendon 6-2 with a 1.8 ERA versus Garcia, 5-4 with a 2.89 ERA. Saturday, 6-15 is Lynn 7-2 with a 1.51 ERA versus Valdez 3-0 with a 1.42 ERA. Sunday, 1-10 is a Keiko 6-1 with a 3.7 ERA versus McCullers 3-1 with a 2.8 ERA. Smoothie, what do the White Sox got to do to take care of business in Houston? Are we going sweep or 2 out of 3?
2005, all over again. We're going sweep, baby. 4 in a row, and I hope they plunk the Astros players a couple times, show them how they really do it. But no, here's the thing with the White Sox.
Well, they're going Dusty Baker. LaRusse is back in again.
Oh, I love that feud. Oh, it reminds me of the Cubs Cardinals years ago. That was the feud. The White Sox got to do is go into Houston and take some damage. 3 out of 4 would be nice, or split. Just wake up, take some damage, but don't let no trash.
No trash.
Yes, no trash cans. Yes, that is the thing. No trash cans. But I want to see a fight in Houston.
The only one I'm worried about tonight is Dylan Cease. He's pitching against a good team. He's not very good against good teams, but he's been pitching good.
No bummer. No bummer.
No. Bummer almost lost the game last night. I don't know why LaRusse uses them. But Cody Hoyer is struggling. The whole bullpen struggling right now, except Hendricks.
Brandon, you love.
But yeah, that's it. Don't forget to check out the White Sox Astros this weekend. Cubs, Marlins.
Bucks maybe get eliminated by the Nets tonight. You may have
nothing really big on.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know Reese knows this one, but this Sunday on Father's Day, I know you're going to be cooking some grills. You're going to be having some hot dogs, watching the White Sox and Cubs do some damage. But folks, live at 6 p.m. on the WWE Network and Peacock, it's Hell in the Cell. Bobby Lashley's going to hell, and so is Roman Reigns. Folks, have a great Father's Day.
Oh, Smoothie, what about the new GM for NXT?
Oh, yeah. We are
Samoa Joe.
No, he's an enforcer.
But they're working him to being the new GM.
Yes,
that's what.
But I think I like that. But Reese, what do you think? Do you think that Drew McIntyre is going to send Bobby to hell, or do you think that Drew's no longer a title shot?
I have seen all the pictures by people going down. Yeah, I'm sorry. This last night, it's coming up empty. The Almighty is remain shitty.
And Rey Mysterio, you're going to hell. Roman's taking you to hell.
But Reese, thanks for coming on today.
Happy Father's Day, everybody.
Yeah, happy Father's Day, everybody. Thank everybody for sharing and watching the 1BA Live. We will see you all Tuesday at 5 p.m. Have a good weekend. For Reese, Anthony, Brandon, have a great weekend.
Bye, guys. See you, Reese.